Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's currently 5 o'clock. The usual. Nothing really, oh, okay, that's normal. I got the music player working today. It was because I was watching the Artemis live stream that it kind of messed up, the thing. It's not a perfect program, the thing that regulates that. Yo, Dio! Godly man, I would not say that one. I hope you're doing well. I am tired. I hate saying that every stream, but what's up with me and Rigatoni? Rigatoni. Is that the. Oh, shoot. That's still the stream background update. My bad. I've been forgetting to update. There we go. I'll change it. Wow. I've been forgetting to do that. Yeah, that was like a week ago. More than a week ago. Yeah, I had Rigatoni. Yeah, that was actually a stream message from it was my favorite promptathon day. It was the bird one where we did the bird, the fictional like high fantasy character, the bird guy. And that day, it was a very exhausting day, but I also had a ton of rigatoni beforehand, and I was like, all those carbs made me very tired. There's like a bump in the page right here. Um, but yeah, so that was like to preempt that stream. I've been forgetting. I always forget to update the stream go live notification. But yeah, I am tired. I hate saying it every stream that I am tired. Long day. My voice is kind of shot. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it's very worn. I may be sick, or it may just be because I've been talking a lot recently. But ever since stream last night, I realized there's something really wrong with my throat. Um, Today was so tiring that when I came back to my apartment around like an hour ago, and I sat down to eat dinner, and like I tried getting back up, and I'm not sure if you guys have ever swam in a lake before, but if you've ever swam like a very long distance and you're like fighting the waves and stuff like that, and then you go home, you're done swimming, and you just feel exhausted, like it's a physical like, oh my god, I can't move. That's how I felt, and I haven't done that much like physically laborious things today. All I did was go to the gym, and it was a very regular set today at the gym. So, also another factor is I've been having tons and tons of nightmares just by virtue of school stress and stuff like that. So I haven't been getting the same amount of sleep. But you went home today, huge! Oh, that's so great to hear, Dio. How was it? Or how is it? I guess I should say. In wheelchair, yeah. It's good to hear. I'm glad to see that you're home. That's like that's a very important step. Please take it easy. I don't think I need to tell you that, but heal up, man. Glad to hear that you've gotten back though. No, it's kind of her. Are you feeling much better? And again, I guess it's a very high octane day, lots of stuff. So you had McDonald's. My when I went to Germany, I actually no, I did have McDonald's once, but my dad utterly refused to go inside of a McDonald's, which I kind of understand. He was like, "We're from the U.S. We have McDonald's on every corner. Why would we eat McDonald's in another country?" My argument is, well, it's a German McDonald's. They're going to sell things differently. They sell beer at German McDonald's, right? All I had was breakfast, and it was honestly a really crappy breakfast. Um, but it was probably like infinitely healthier than the McDonald's we have here in the States. What was my favorite breakfast I had in Germany? Oftentimes I was very tired and delirious, or sometimes skipped breakfast. Like I can only remember one, and it wasn't even in Germany. It was when I was in Austria. It was Weiskirche. We were staying at like a very small hostel, hotel, I guess. And the owner, she made us like eggs and stuff. We had salami, and basically it was like a build your own breakfast. Wow, I can't really remember most of the mornings I had in Germany. Now that I think about it, that's weird. We did finish it. Yes, that the stream you were there, 2 streams ago, we finished it. It was a lot of work. There's some errors, of course, but I'm largely proud of what we did, despite the difficulty. We did our 3D XYZ method. Uh, and we're taking a break now. We're actually doing a lot of drawing for the sake of ourselves. Just, playing around, messing with stuff, all that. We're going to be doing that. It's, we call it 50%. We're going to be doing 50% for maybe a week until I'm finished with this drawing, which we'll see how long that is. And then we're going to start another construction. That one will probably be, I want to do a bottle. I want to do something with a lot of cylinders. They're very cylindrical, not necessarily a lot of cylinders. And definitely something a lot less complex. I think something a lot more symmetrical would be best. So I have a bottle of pills that we could do. I think would be relatively good. Overshooting a little bit. Ah, that was rough. Should have ghosted more. I'm doing it at a very weird angle. Don't know why I'm doing it like that. Nice. Decent little box there. See how our ellipse line work is. But yeah, so once I got back from school and the such today, completely exhausted. I have tons of work to do after stream. So this stream, I want today's stream to go so long. I wanted to have like 2 or 3 hours where we just hang out and draw. But that's not gonna happen sadly because of school. Trust me, I would love to stream for freaking 10 hours. Okay, maybe not that long, but like like a 3 to 4 hour stream would be so fun tonight. Very very precise but not very accurate. Oof. Not the best. Not been happy with my ellipses as of recent. I don't know what's causing it. My normal like line work has been fine, but I think part of it is the pen, but that's a strange assumption. I'm not necessarily going to believe in right now. Meh. Yeah. That final part of it wasn't the best. Man, my throat is so messed up. It hurts so much. I think I'm sick. No, man. I hate being sick. Okay, well, good warm up. You guys know the drill. 2 minutes of ads. We're gonna come back. Krita will be open, and we will continue. If I feel too sick today, we may have to end the stream early, which I hate. I would be happy with ending the stream early on a Drawbox construction, but ending it early on a 50% would just upset me. Anyways, we're gonna be right back. We're back. Guys, my throat hurts. I have no idea why. I guess I'll have to go buy like a strep or a COVID test and see what's going on there. Super upsetting though. Anyways, as you guys know, we've been working in Krita, having some fun there. Make sure the scene's all set up. Nice. We'll allocate an hour to ourselves today. If I'm feeling sick, we'll end early. I'll try to stretch the stream as long as possible just because I don't want to do schoolwork. Yeah, let's head over here. I can start. I just realized like there's a lot of stuff happening on this side of the screen. So just kind of by virtue of the chat widget, it's kind of hard to see. I may change it up how it works. We'll see. Anyways, yesterday we finished off. Great job with the gesture here. I'm actually quite happy with it. Ironically, I think like the main composition is going to be like this. But like drawing larger and kind of establishing everything makes me happy. And I just need more practice with legs. Looking at this again, I feel like this degree is slightly... Actually, no, that degree's fine. Something right here maybe is bothering me. And then I feel like this leg needs to be out that direction a little bit. Yeah. Like, not moved entirely, like the start is fine, but where it ends, it needs to be like right here. That was my mouse, by the way. There we go. Yeah, so, now we have to figure out what the rest of the composition we want to be. I kind of liked it when the body actually wasn't bent over a little bit, but I feel like it sells it. I just did the pose in real life. This is gonna be a lot of me doing that. We're gonna need a storefront. I hate drawing like backgrounds in perspective. Also, we're gonna divvy everything up here. This is gonna be the Luca construction. We're gonna move everything inside of there, so it just makes my life a little bit easier. Oh, that's copying it. Interesting. Why? Oh, because a lot of them are locked. Let's unlock those. There we go. Success. And this is construction Luca. Okay. I some programs, like whenever it's highlighted and you press the arrow, it brings you all the way to the end, but this one doesn't apparently. Cool. So yeah, that's kind of the idea there. We'll have a shop front over here. Okay. And make sure we're all set up for success. There we go. Ideally, a shop front is right here. Let's see. We're still the VP. We have to decide where the VP is. I think something like this. It's gonna be off to the side a bit too. Like this. And then I want gravel like on the sidewalk, I guess. And this is kind of the benefit of doing it like this is. Yeah, I'm not sure how foreshortened we want the sidewalk. Maybe like that. Maybe. Yeah, let's focus on the entire scene. He's at the edge of the sidewalk. And maybe something like this. This isn't the top of the building. I'm just doing it to kind of give myself a sense of scale. Yeah, I can kind of get behind that. This is where we could actually. So I picked up this drawing because it was a good opportunity to learn. Um, uh, yeah, learn the. I think they're called assistants. So you can like set up a grid and 2 point, 1 point, or hopefully 1 point. I didn't see it in the documentation when I was reading it, but something around there. Um, Now that we have this basic background kind of set up, we can draw in gravel now. He's going to be over here, ideally, holding a bunch of bags and being stressed out about it. The composition would be like this. And I wanted him like first multi-character scene in a while, so trying to think. He's trying to think of like what pose someone would do if they're carrying like a ton of bags slash groceries, right? Because like the original one I had was like thinking about like this, right? Like they're squatting over, they got like bags. He's like looking to the side, something like that. He has bags in his arms, he's carrying bags, stuff like that. But I don't necessarily like that one as much. Oh, God, I hate the notion of drawing a background. I'm just not fond of it. Um, I did kind of want this to focus on Luca more too, so let's edit the background a bit and make the perspective a little bit less foreshortened. Don't do too many tangent lines though. That one I had at the beginning was pretty decent. Hmm. The less I foreshorten this, the more the perspective of Luca looks off relative to the scene. So we'll keep messing with that. Let's see, what do I want the composition to primarily look like, and also, what is that? Um, because I'm gonna just do like a rectangle. I do this. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Should probably do that on a different layer. What if I bring this closer? Because he's like supposed to be really, and yeah, that's kind of the failure of the composition. Is I really want Luca to be very close to the window, right? But at the same time, gravel has to be there somewhere, right? So either I highly foreshorten the scene, or I figure something else out and get creative. And I like getting creative. Oop, probably don't want that though. Okay, let's learn the 1 point perspective thing. Or yeah, that was a good time. I'm like rushing a little bit, so it's a good time to slow down. Painting with assistance. Perspective. What do you do assistance? Assistant tool from the toolbar. Would you mind telling me what that is? Ah, here we are. 2 point perspective. Okay, I would like 1 point percent a VP. Interesting. So that is a VP. Move it around. Gotcha. We have some fun ones to move around with. Okay, things are happening. Interesting. I kind of see what's happening here. Yo, what's up, cat? How's it going? So somehow with these, we are to interesting make. What does this do? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Don't do that. Interesting. Doing okay. I think I'm sick. I'm tired. So we're taking today's stream easy. Don't know what this layer's doing. Die. Don't really know if this does anything per se. I think it's just helpers for it. Yeah. Or it's not a grid per se. It's just a single VP. It kind of helps with establishing a scene. So, according to the initial sketch, right? We're gonna hide this for now. Oh, let me do that. I'll go back to my brush. Okay. What's the assistant tool? There's not really a bind for it. Okay. Looking at our background, I want the storefront to be here in front of him. I want him to be actively looking inside of it. Yeah, okay, wait, that feels good. Hmm. And I would like this to maybe, just to make my life easier, it could have a one of those, right? Or something. Maybe coming at this with a reference for the scene would have been a good idea, but hey, that's good enough. A lot of the stream will just kind of be messing around, figuring stuff out as we go. Okay, so I think we have like a decent idea for where we want it to be. Now we can start setting it up so the VP is clearly down here. Oh, and we could just place it at these two lines. Oh, that's so nifty. Look at that. Hmm. Okay. There's a snap option where you can snap to that. Let's see how you do that. Finding the wall, no. I can save the assistant set. Okay, so how do I do that? It's oh okay, that just saves my computer. Maybe I don't want to do that. Can do a blue, please. That hurts to look at. That hurts even more. There we go. It's a bit better. So there should be snap to assistant. Oh, isn't that nice? So now I can. Oh my gosh, that's so neat. So I can really just. Okay, I don't want to delete the layer, but we're gonna do this. Oh, that's so neat. Cool. And then I can get rid of it for now, right? By hiding it. Nice. Use a ruler. That's probably another assistant, isn't it? Ruler. I barely know her. Put one right here. And I can make it perfectly horizontal. Isn't that so neat? So let's say we wanted it right here. There's like a weird perspective thing happening here. Oh, look at that. They don't like override each other either. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I keep using. Ah, no, it stops there. Very neat. No, this isn't at all the effect that I want because the perspective is off. um, but that's a pretty neat tool. I just need to figure out when to use it. The rulers are still there. I guess they don't necessarily always go away. We're gonna keep constructing the scene the way I know best, and then we'll employ those tools when we need a little bit more. Yeah. So, establishing a character and perspective. This is really just a new issue for me, a new thing to learn. We know we want him to be close to the storefront. The VP was over his head here. Maybe it is time to use one of those rulers. What? Oh, there we go. Hmm. I like this. I don't like this. Maybe this. Let's try setting it up again. It's such a neat tool. Very intuitive to set up. This just really leaves no room for gravel here, though, which is like half of the reasoning that I did this drawing. Hmm. It is. He's staring at a storefront right now. What I think will be, oh, we could even have like a slight like reflection of him. Um, I think there will be like a mannequin. What does a mannequin look like? Like this, like the neck. Yeah, there will be like a mannequin. I think like a cool outfit or something. I don't know. Um, yeah, I wanted gravel in the background, but it's so hard to fit him in there. Unless I moved this away or moved Luca by that chance. Yo, what's up, Rise? How's it going? Hmm. Unless I kind of maybe changed what this drawing is going to be and put gravel right here and copy one of my drawings I used in Singapore. Uh, right. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Been doing digital for a minute. Enjoying it quite thoroughly. Yeah, we do have this one, so he could be positioned like right behind Luca. That could actually work, I think. I always like drawing them close together. That could be fun. Yeah, let's work on that. That would leave gravel is shorter than Luca, which makes it a bit difficult because like you can use perspective tricks um to kind of like help you gauge where characters are and where their heads will be, but they're gonna be in vastly different poses. Wonder if I could set up like a grid. Let's try doing a perspective grid for funsies. One day I'll figure out the clothes. What does this mean? Perspective. Okay. I like. What if we did interesting? Interesting. This is cool. Hmm. Welcome back to you. Hydrate, I will do. My voice is really shot. What are we drawing? We're drawing this guy staring at a storefront, and his friend will be carrying a bunch of like bags and stuff behind him. I feel like we need to foreshorten this just a little bit more. It would be nice if he was just in one singular cell. Maybe foreshorten just a little bit more. That's kind of neat. What? Yo, that's cool as hell. Yo, that's pretty cool. That is pretty dang cool. Okay, we'll use that. I'm liking where this is going. There we go. This is very helpful, especially for a drawing project like this. Okay, not that foreshortened. Maybe this foreshortened. All right, let's get the VP. This is Krita. This feels somewhat solid. Now it's 1 point perspective. Or kind of. That's so neat. I'm starting to feel it. As you can tell, we're actually getting like comically close to the VP we had earlier when we were doing the 1 point perspective thing. That's pretty neat. I wish you could press shift and it was perfectly vertical or stuff, but it's not really doing that right now. And that's as good as we're gonna get. Very interesting. This is super fun. Neat. So now this kind of will help us draw gravel a little bit. Maybe. We'll see how much of a help it is. Huh? Oh, don't do that. Why is it? Okay, it's just kind of showing the helpers. I'm not sure if I necessarily like that, but yeah, it's a bit distracting. Is there a way to turn that off? Do I want some cake? No, thank you. Let's save this assistant set. I don't know what that does, but we're gonna save it. I'll save it to the storefront. I'll save it as ass. So yeah, I want gravel. The gesture I'm feeling for this is that's a bit weird. He has like his arm tucked in with a package or like a a thing he bought. I guess if they were buying clothes, it won't. And he's kind of like looking down, like looking up and back at Luca. I feel like I did that wrong. Like this, and he's like bent over a bit. He's like got the bags right here, and they're like on the ground. Let's see. If I was doing this pose, I'm gonna do this pose in real life. Okay. I'll just kind of be like this. He's a strange little guy, that's for sure. Then tail. Dude, I always forget about the tail. Why did I design characters with tails, dude? It's part of the composition. I can't keep forgetting that. And technically, Luca is in the foreground, so we're gonna move him up there. The tail. I think we'll just go like this, or ooh, let's do like this. Yeah, I think that's the idea-ish. I want Gravel to be a little bit taller than this, because like he's not like that short compared to Luca. Um, Something like that. Nice. So that'll kind of serve as our like little gestural idea of what we want in the scene. This drawing was not supposed to turn out this way, but hey, it's we're messing around, we're playing with stuff. As I do many things, I'm going to start with the torso. We'll see if that's the correct choice. Comparatively, we want to be smaller. We're also, yeah, we're bending down, right? So gravel stickers, that'd be super fun. However, I don't think we're ever going to have an opportunity to like sell things. I don't think we're ever going to get that big. Make some stickers. Moving both this gravel and this gravel up. I feel like that torso is just too. Maybe I want to rotate him a little bit more towards us, but I also want to feel like he's in Luca's shadow a little bit, given the some of the meaning I want to imbue inside of this drawing. So we'll see. When it comes to Gravel's head, uh, construction wise, I don't do a box. I do a sphere. Yeah, I want the head to be like this. Yo, what's up, Bear? Bear, we learned about the perspective tool, dude. What is going on? Take a sip of water. This shit nasty. This shit freaking epic. What? Like grids. I know. It's kind of hard to think about, but guys, I said this earlier. How did Gravel? I don't know. Originally Gravel like kind of invented Luca. In my head, Gravel's just like he's like the manifestation of creativity, but also obsession with creativity or like just doing things right. And so he kind of like invented Luca, but now I kind of like the idea that they're brothers, stealing a little bit from Bear Mug in that sense that they're related. But I also still jive heavily with Gravel as like this kind of weird incorporeal being, and he kind of just manifested Luca fuming. First, I steal Bear Mug's concept of kissing, and now I steal Bear Mug's concept of siblings, I guess. But yeah, you may I may seem a little bit lower energy for those keenly aware. Today was not only just long, but like I don't know why it beat the crap out of me, but it did. Like I got up from eating dinner because I only had like an hour, no, like 45 minutes since I got home to eat dinner. And like I got up from the TV and I was like, I could barely walk. Like I'm so tired. It's okay. I'm still in the concept of gay anthro couples. Bear, like I cannot tell. I was literally talking to my friend the night before about drawing Luca and Bull Guy schmoochin, right? Uh, and then you drew it. I was like, "Fuck no, no, I can't do it anymore." You would just have a perpetual pact, Bear, that like if we draw anything ever, it could be literally the exact same drawing, but like it's not copying. Can we do that? Bear has Yowie telepathy. Is that what? I can't even draw straight. Okay, let's calm down. Gravel is like behind Mr. Luca a little bit, so I'm not totally sure. I have Yowie, but gender bend telepathy. Wow, I'm so chronically online. Nah, not even. I mean, maybe, but it's not to a detriment in this sense. Guys, my mom found my Yowie. That's such a good video. I love giving Gravel just a flat freaking thing right here. He has no brain up there. Yeah. We all make each other worse. Drawing a bunch of gay furries, dude. What does this world come to? The woke mind virus has infected Delana's Discord, and everyone's drawing gay furry couple now. My phone's blowing up, and I really hope it isn't my parents being like, "What the hell are you talking about on stream?" I'm not gonna look at my phone. Guys, my mom found the Yowie. It's like, it's foreshadowing, not foreshortening. Yeah, that's their fault. That they have to deal with the consequences of knowing that. Like, I feel like a lot of streamers are worried that their parents watch their streams. I'm gonna act unhinged and they're gonna have to deal with it. Hmm. Technically, yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh. So you got hacked. Yeah. What are those numbers? Oh, I see a pair of numbers in there that I'm not particularly fond of. I've been obsessed. Originally, Gravel's beat goes like down here, but doing that, like making it go super high for no reason, and like drawing his eye at the same level as that. See, like, doesn't he? Is he so much more adorable when I do it that way? Oh my goodness, I like it a lot more. What the hell? Cat is spazzing out in YouTube. Oh, what? Okay, I'll allow this one. She's getting auto modded. What constitutes getting the hang of something? See, look how unfair this is. I've drawn Gravel so much that my construction layer is just him kind of. Meanwhile, Luca I'm still not that much used to, so I have to like take a lot more time to think about. I think we're gonna move this guy forward a little bit. But we will persevere. I think we need to move the head a little bit more. Excuse me. Cannot transform it. Uh-oh. Now I drew it on the same layer. No. I'm such a chud. Oh. there's a video my friend sent me of Deadlock. It's someone playing Dynamo who has like he's like a very rotund character. And when you're like, Kavel, that's insensitive. No, like look at his character. He's by definition rotund. Um and there's someone playing him and the meme is like Jennifer Coolidge plays Dynamo and it's just this person with like doing Jennifer Coolidge's voice going like I can't even do it because I'm like laughing now. Oh, I'm playing Ted, my big old belly. It's so funny, dude. Oh my god. Dynamo. Oh god. Here, give me a second. Okay, you're right. I'll send it to you, Bear. I'll get my friend to send it to me. I think it may be in my DMs actually. Dynamo. My big round belly. Yes, I found it, Bear. I found it. I'll DM. I'll drop into memes. It's a pretty good impression too. Like that's what makes it half as funny. I'm not totally jiving with this. And was neck to be longer. Man, you're just tempting Automod Cat today, but like you're not doing anything wrong. Like for once, Automod is in the wrong. And thank you. I'm fond of boxes. Not like necessarily skill wise. Just I like them. I'm a big old box enjoyer. They call me the boxaholic. His head may also be a bit too big. So yeah, I said I want him like holding. So what is all? Because like okay, the meaning. I'm not gonna tell you guys the meaning of this art because that's lame. You have to figure it out yourself. Haha. Um, but Luca. Wow. Luca, Gravel, is holding a bunch of items for Luca. The meaning isn't hard to decipher. Come on. Gravel is holding a bunch of items for Luca as he's shopping. And Luca is not particularly caring of this fact. Um, so his arm's gonna kind of like go out like this. Methinks. Thoughts? My phone is blowing. Ooh, voice crack. My phone is blowing up right now. Guys, I want to draw longer, but I have to go to school. What's the? I don't know why that reminded me of that video. That kid is like, guys, stop saying cuss words. It's not cool, guys. You know how to draw gravel now? Then draw them. I bet you won't. It's not like I've posted probably near like the dozens. I was gonna say hundreds, definitely not hundreds. The dozens of gravel drawings, and you're just totally able to look at my methodology and ask me why I made certain decisions about the design, how I constructed them. Now, here's the catch, cat. You can look at my construction all day, but if you don't jive with my constructive methods, such that you don't totally read into them or like them, then yeah. Oh my big belly. It's such a good video. I need to watch it now. You guys won't be able to hear it, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna do a big belly build. And Bear, apparently, I haven't looked, but my friend told me this is their entire account. Like, that's all that they do is Jennifer Coolidge Dynamo gameplay. My big belly. It's been stuck in my head because like she has such an iconic voice. Let me think. Let me make sure I'm thinking of the right person when I think of Jennifer Coolidge. I know her, but like I want to make sure I have the right image in my head. Yep. Okay. Yep. One of the actors of all times that looks exactly like how she sounds, and I don't. That's not a mean thing. Just like she looks like she has that voice. I'd be confused if she didn't. Before I worry about the arms, let's worry about the legs. I'm avoiding it because I'm scared. I'm a scared chud. My big belly. Okay, just stop. Okay, what's the gesture here? We have very similar between these two. Legs are gonna kind of go like this though. Huge. This is the wrong layer. Kavel try not to wrong layer challenge impossible. Kavel try not to make a billion layers challenge impossible. But yeah, if today was guys, once summer hits, I'm being very optimistic about summer because then I'll be unemployed. So it's basically not even summer; it's just being unemployed. I can't even call it summer. Um, we're gonna be streaming for a minute, especially on streams like these where I can just kind of sit back. There's not much like consequence to my actions. Uh, in the sense that like I can just draw, mess around. 1 minute streams. That's all you guys get. I'm gonna redo the head a little bit. See, I can just say that. Like, I don't redo this. I don't mess with it because this is how I draw, in real life. Like on my own, I'm just like, yeah, we'll mess with this. I'll spend 20 minutes tweaking this one thing that I'll eventually undo. And hey, I'm not sure if that's a good philosophy, but boy, if it ain't fun. I don't know what I don't know what the alpha button does. Is it like alpha lock? I don't know what that means. Welcome back to you. I'm the alpha. My not sure if you guys have seen the Meat or are even Meat Canyon fans, but Meat Canyon released a video as of recent, very well done in my opinion. Uh, and it's like Discord mod like kitten talk. You're leaving? Okay, have a good one. Or is it because I brought up the alpha thing? Anyways, but yeah, it's like the whole Discord kitten thing. And this morning, before even watching, this is just completely unrelated. Before even watching it, I sent my friend I can't say exactly what it was, but I sent him a Discord voice recording, and it was like, "Hello, kitten." I don't think it's the Asmongold. Oftentimes, I just sometimes don't watch his videos, not because they're bad, just because they really gross me out. And that's like the point. I'm not saying they're bad at all for that. Just it does gross me out a ton. Yeah, I want a smaller head. Normalize my dude. My roommate. No offense to him at all, but he's like a very pure guy. Yeah, pure. Does that sound weird to say? He's like just a very wholesome, good guy, right? And but like when he was leaving with his girlfriend yesterday to go to her house, he said instead of saying like, "Hey, bye, Kavel," Kavel underscore draws at twitch.tv.com. He was like, "Hey, bye, kitten," and like for a second I didn't realize what he said because like that's how I talk to my friends on Discord, and I did not expect that joke from him. And it kind of just stun locked me. So good job on him. Like, it's like the equivalent of like interacting with a child, like cat or something, and they learn a new swear word, and you're like, where the hell did you learn that? Oh, look at that. That's wrong. Everyone has a dark side. Everyone has a funny side, dude. It was really only that his head is so round. It's so round. Big forehead build. I promise I'll stop. Um yeah, it's just even funnier with from people who you just wouldn't expect it from. Like he'll just random dude, I love him. He will big brain build. He will just my roommate will just randomly dab in the middle of a conversation. Pull that one out. Just use that one ever. I'm giving you guys that one. That's a powerful thing to do. It's funny as hell. Um I FW with it. I don't FW with this new head though. That's okay. Nope. You gotta accept it, dude. You haven't. It's you gotta do it. It's funny as fuck. I'm sorry. It is. His nose get gravel. My friends and I have a joke that Gravel's beak gets longer every time I draw him. So you're not a child, I bet. Uh, I'm just gonna keep it simple like this for now. Decapitate Mr. Gravel. I'm not sure how much shorter Gravel is than Luca, but he's shorter. There's a meme I've been trying to find for a while. It's like this guy giving life advice, and it's like, you don't always have to take it, but you gotta take it, or something like that. This cake isn't good, probably because you're a child. I'm sorry to hear your cake isn't that good. I'm just, I'm just throwing shots. I guess. What is this? That's the arm. We'll delete the arm for now. Oh no! It looks like we're gonna go a little bit over time today. I do need sleep like really bad, but at the same time I want to draw. So I guess I'll just have to have late night of homework, which I'm willing to sacrifice. I should probably fix my posture though. Oh my god. He was forced to draw a sphere digitally. Oh. I need to watch more of that video. I'm sorry. God, I just released my big belly all over Shiv. Oh, it's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. Whatever. That's the only way I can enjoy video games nowadays. I know that's a weird segment, but like I used to be able to get on video games and like I'll take it seriously, blah blah blah. Now I'm just like I need my big I need to do bits like that or else I can't sustain myself. I kind of like that. He's looking more to the side, but I FW with it for now. Just kidding. I deleted it because I'm sick and twisted. Fine, I'll actually rotate the page, dude. I was thinking during the summer, since I have a lot more time, this is only an idea, right? What if we did critique Sundays? Actually, no, I'm not going to do this. I was thinking about doing this anyways. Where like on Sundays, we critique someone's work at Drawbox together. But like that's kind of invasive, right? Like sure, it's posted in a public place, but that doesn't mean you have like a stream of people, which isn't that big. Um, but yeah. Cat, if you're let's not like micromanage, micro, I don't even know what to call it. Backseat hate on the stream just because it's digital. That's lame. That's a huh? What? I'm gonna redo the waist possibly, perhaps. Not totally feeling it right now. Yeah, I feel yeah. That's the torso. Yeah, don't troll then, right? Yeah. So like the alternative is like they ask that hey, like do it on stream, but nah. So maybe I'll just do it on my own on Sundays because I feel like I really need to start giving back to the Drawbox community. I would love, honestly, to critique, a lesson 4, lesson 5 submission every week, and like really go in depth. I feel like that'd be lots and lots of fun. Maybe. I don't like how it's aimed this way. I feel like the gesture's going like this, and then we want this with the legs, but we'll see. Giving feedback to random online people. I mean, I already do that with some of the Drawbox critiques, but it's more so like just a. Or do you mean like, or no, two random people? Yeah, because that's how official critique or unofficial critique operates. I'm a bit worried that these won't feel like they're in the same scene. I feel like we're just on the edge of them not like we're kind of failing just a tiny bit. We're gonna play around with the legs a little bit and then call it. Yeah, I think that's good. Let me do the pose in real life real quick. Oh, The back needs to be like curved way more. Yeah. Let's see. My legs are relatively straight, maybe bending forward. Okay. I'm eating a Hawaiian bread rolls. I'm getting big belly build. It's like a very niche thing. Like a niche meme to constantly reference and sound like a weirdo. Like I can't just be saying that. I'm gonna redo gravel a little bit here. I want him to be bending over a lot more. After a meal and like lean back and pat your stomach. I just went big belly build. My name's Jennifer Coolidge. My name's Jennifer Coolidge and I have a big belly. Jennifer Coolidge, I am not saying you, the person, have a big belly. I'm saying me, the person playing you, as the titular Jennifer Coolidge, has a big belly. Oh. Only know her in the Minecraft movie. I don't even know what I know her from. I just know her. She saved that movie for you. I didn't even know she was in there. I know nothing about the Minecraft movie, to be completely honest. I'm gonna do the pose again, see how much my back is bending. My whole torso is facing the freaking ground, dude. How am I holding myself up? This makes no sense. How does gravity work? Gravelity. My name's Gravel. Okay. New Jennifer Coolidge stem unlocked. That's cool. Zoomed a little bit too much. Wait, she saved the movie for you? Like she knows you personally. She's like, I need to save this movie just for Bear Mug underscore. This is a very hard perspective problem, but she knows me. We're kind of close. What can I say? This, but smaller. Kind of. No, we'll get it. Tweaking and tweaking and tweaking. I need to do this pose like 80 times. Okay, this one. Honestly, the first torso kind of made sense. Maybe we bend it just a little bit more. Die. I feel like that's what I always do. I try making a different version of it and then realize it's just not going well, so I stick to the original one. Why is it named Gravel 2? I don't want to go back to schoolwork, guys. I just want to stream. I'm going to go so I can watch the Dynamo TikToks. Okay, have a good one, Bear. Thank you for joining. Let me know if there's a really good one in there. I can't remember which Zapata video, or maybe it wasn't even Zapata, but it was people in Drawbox talking about Zapata. But it was like this quote probably has been shared like 100 times over, from like other influential art teachers and stuff. Um, but it is when you're drawing something with gesture, do it like 2 times more emphatic than you think you need. Like really kind of oversell it because chances are it is not enough. Don't want the angle there to be too sharp, but we're gonna really scrunch this box. Scoliosis, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, that looks awful. Wow. Yeah, we'll give it a couple more shots. Haven't you been playing Stardew? Like, isn't that what you're posting in the game share? Why'd you say I've been thinking about playing it again, even though you started playing it again? Do you mean like today? Played again today? Let me do the pose again. Okay. Feel like you can like see like the center of gravity right here. It does like that. Something like this, mayhaps. And then this kind of helps me like see where it is in perspective. It's a little bit goofy, but I was hating on it earlier. It's not too bad. Legs are a little bit big. Very particular about your timing of things, huh? Maybe something like this. You keep saying boob like that, and it doesn't like that apparently. Hmm. I feel like these need to be foreshortened more, but let's see what I can do with this. Yeah, these need to be smaller. Why? Tangent lines, no. Actually, I say my legs are kind of straight. We'll move it to like right here. Yeah, you're not beating the AI allegations, Cap. Like if I saw you like these kind of comments just in a random YouTube video, I'd be like, oh yeah, like they are some LLM just kind of saying shit. Very very successful LLM, phrase to I need water. Like yes, they do consume a lot of water. You'd make a wonderful chatbot, Cap. This leg is too high. Let's see what we do to adjust this leg. This also should be smaller comparatively. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting the vibe it needs to like end like right here. I guess what my intuition's telling me, and I don't know why it's telling me that. CCat, you're still you are such an LLM, bro. You go in chat, just say, "I need water. I am cold." Like, bro. And don't you dare say this is you trying to start a conversation. This is not how you start a conversation. Already, I'm kind of feeling this. I'm gonna redo the arm completely. We move the legs and stuff forward. Interesting. We'll see what I'll do with that in a bit. Oof, that is not the size of the arm. Maybe the arm should be switched. The legs rotated. Yeah, the legs should they should be switched, or the arm should be switched, I guess. And the leg should be moved. And what? How will that help you, Kat? How will watching that help you? As compared to watching a highly skilled artist like Proco or PCAD or Zapata. Sadly, clothing will come much later. In fact, not this stream, but another. Kind of liking the vibe that's coming from this. Kind of like this method of drawing the feet. And Kat, when it comes to me doing fabric and stuff, it's not as simple as like wrapping something or like this is how I approach it. You know, there's a billion and one different ways of looking at it. Okay, have a good one. Let's see. Not the biggest fan of these legs right now, but we're gonna have to deal. Okay. You're so like you're supposed to rely on your construction, but you're kind of like skipping a step in the middle of it's just, you know, like having a cylinder, right? This is horrible. We'll do something like this instead. Um, and like dropping something on top of it, right? Like maybe, yeah, something like this. As like clothes per se. Um, because like yeah, sure, that's a fabric on a form, but our arms aren't a cylinder. Our arm is like, you know, like looking at it from above, I guess, in the same vein as this. Is you have like, you know, the top of the bicep, the end of the tricep over here, you know, the shoulder coming from over here. This is like a poor example, but um like your hand, right? Whatever. Um and so if you try abstracting it to just being a cylinder, then you're just gonna have this, right? So like even if you see me drawing from a cylinder, instead of doing something as simple as this, um, I'm like thinking about the bicep, even though it's not there because I got, you know, I'm at the point where like I don't need to explicitly draw it if I know the fabric is gonna be around the bicep, right? Like I just know intuitively by how many times I've drawn biceps. They're like, okay, yeah, no, that lump will be there, and maybe instead of just this, then you hit like the edge of the tricep, so you have like this little form going off, and then it goes down. So it's never as simple as like putting a form on a cylinder, right? You're tracing the contour. This is our contour form exercise, right? This is the same as doing this, right? And then when it comes to clothing folds, it's not as you know, simple. So yeah, we have this, right? So that's the constructional thing of fabric. But then, you know, you have Bridgman's seven folds. So it's not as easy as this. Like what kind of yeah, right? Yeah, you don't want to be missing mass, right? Cuz yeah, you have a mass here. Um, you know, smaller forms that it's coming over. So that's part of it, right? Is making sure it has volume. Like having a character, I mean, unless your character looks like that, that it is literally only like, you know, um I'm so bad rebelly. Leave a timestamp. Okay, yeah. Um, like that's not sufficient. I mean, it is if that's what your character looks like, but you know, we're working with ideally like humans, humanoid things with muscles and volume and stuff. So like once you have the constructive part down, which is very important because you want these contours to actually make sense, right? You can't cheat this part. You can't like oh I think it goes there. Like no, to the best of your ability, where does this contour line go? But once you're there, you know we have this fabric, but what kind of fold is it, right? So you know since this it could be a diaper fold if we have like a tension point here and a tension point here, we'd start experiencing the diaper fold, which itself has you know volume and stuff, right? Um, it's more of a half lock than a diaper fold, but just trust me. And then you know, at the end of that, then like let's say there's a tension point here, so it turns into your like cone, like I forgot the name. It's like the most simple fold, but like you know, your cone like form fold, right? Stuff like that. So then you have to add form to that, and that's a whole nother game. So like you know, simply this is to say simply watching me do it it's good. Sure, like do whatever you want. It's your life. But like it's informed by a lot of these fundamentals, right? Um, so just simply watching me isn't enough in the sense that like ask questions. Why am I doing those things? And of course, I can't tell you every single reason every time I make a mark because that would wear me out. But I'd say, hey, go look at Bridgman seven folds. Nope. I just go on the internet and look around. And once and also, reading Bridgman seven folds isn't like a one stop shop for getting better at I guess just folds in general. You have to apply it. You have to start trying to see it, and every day you have to study and things like that. I'm not saying you aren't or anything. Just that's the prerequisite, right? This perspective is so off. Just like go on the internet. This is a good opportunity for you to exercise your ability to cultivate your own knowledge, right? You think I like you know I I don't have someone who I can just go to and be like, give me a PDF of all knowledge in art, right? And especially in this situation, I didn't have like someone telling me, hey, if you want to learn folds, go do this. I Googled, right? Which is kind of the same thing, but um, then yeah, go exercise it, right? Owning a PDF simply isn't enough. Reading a PDF simply isn't enough. You have to practice it. Not saying you aren't. I'm just saying like that's a key part that I see a lot of people they like acquire one YouTube video. I saw this especially in calculus. They'll watch one YouTube video and they're like, I have it all. And then test comes around, they didn't practice it all. And it goes really poorly. So like take a reference, take clothing, look at your own clothing in real life and move it around and push it as you draw the thing, right? That's the left arm. Left arm is just gonna hang straight down. Slight gesture to the arm here. Tangent lines. Prove it. This tangent line is gonna kill me. Alright, have a good one. Degree is just gonna get larger as we go down, but it kind of feels like it's tilting, which is a bit weird. Not sure if I'm totally vibing with the pose that gravel has. It's a bit too weird, which is saying a lot for gravel, but we're still gonna try it. This is gonna kind of like come at us, which is tough. If I was holding a box, I'd do this and I'd like wrap my fist in. Nice. Something like this. Maybe the head is a bit too tall, or maybe I'm just not doing this properly. Yeah, his head is a little bit too tall, but I think for now, unless we make his head bigger. Oh, why did that just disappear? Dude. Something like that. It's weird, but I just want to get a feel for that. Cool. So we're going to call it here, everybody. Very fun construction today. Lots of good work. We got to figure these two out. We have some nice construction going, though. This is not at all the original idea I had. I mean, it is, but it's definitely changing. And I like that. We're adapting to kind of what works and what doesn't. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to call that here, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Thank you, Cat, Bear, Dio, think that was everybody. Yep. We're gonna be streaming practically every day this week. I think we're gonna take Friday off. I think that's gonna be the deal. Yeah. I need some sleep though. Oh my god, see, there we are. So, once again, thank you all. Pretty consistent schedule. Thank you all for joining me, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.